another American presidency will begin.
Independent Senator Bernie Sanders.
Round 2 in the Trump versus Mexico matchup looks ominous for Mexico. Mexico is facing a second Donald Trump presidency, and few countries can match its experience as a target of Trump's rhetoric. There have been threats to close the border, impose tariffs, and even send U.S. forces to fight Mexican drug cartels if the country doesn't do more to stem the flow of migrants and drugs.
Social media a bit deeper in a few minutes here about how Trump put together.
Don't leave us.
Had there been a woman president like Claudia...
That's not to mention what mass deportations of migrants who are in the U.S. illegally could do to remittances, the money sent home by migrants, that have become one of Mexico's main sources of income. But as much as this second round looks like the first round, when Mexico pacified Trump by quietly ceding to his immigration demands, circumstances have changed, and not necessarily for the better. Today, Mexico has in Claudia Sheinbaum a somewhat stern leftist ideologue as president, and Trump is not known for handling such relations well.
President of the United States of
For migrants who use social media
A bit deeper in a few minutes here about how Trump put together.
Don't leave us.
Back in 2019, Mexico's then-president Andrés Manuel López Obrador was a charismatic, plain-spoken, folksy leader who seemed to understand Trump, because both had a transactional view of politics. You give me what I want, I'll give you what you want. The two went on to form a chummy relationship. But while López Obrador was forged in the give-and-take politics of the often corrupt former ruling party, the Institutional Revolutionary Party, or PRI,
he responded to and Kamala Harris may end up paying the price for it.
that temporarily allows some migrants to remit...
He will be the 47th president.
Sheinbaum grew up in a family of leftist activists and got her political experience in radical university student movements. Claudia is more ideological than López Obrador, and so the problem is that I see her potentially responding to Trumpian policies, whether it's, organized crime or immigration or tariffs, with a much more nationalistic, jingoistic view of the relationship, said Arturo Saracón, Mexico's former ambassador to the U.S. from 2007 to 2013.
This is a demand for accountability. The excitement.
Elect reiterated his commitment to seal the borders and...
Price tag look like? Here's how he responded to...
Sheinbaum made a point of being one of the first world leaders to call Trump on Thursday to congratulate him after the election, but during the call Trump did two things that may say a lot about how things will go. First, Sheinbaum said, Trump quickly brought up the border to remind her there were issues there. Then he asked Sheinbaum to send his greetings to López Obrador, with whom Trump said he had a very good relationship. That might suggest that Trump believes that López Obrador, the new president's political mentor, is still in charge, a view shared by some analysts.
Caravan, which began earlier this week with around 3,000.
This is a demand for accountability. The excitement.
Elect reiterated his commitment to seal the borders and...
Saracón said he believes the fact that Sheinbaum is a woman and is from Mexico will be a very important challenge, an issue out there as both of them get going in their relationship. There's little likelihood that Trump will get caught up in other issues and just forget about Mexico. Caroline Leavitt, the Trump-Vance transition spokeswoman, said Trump had been given a mandate to implement the promises he made on the campaign trail. He will deliver. That's what we can say. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this News Office channel. We thank you all for your support. Wait for other artist news. Stay loyal to this. Thank you.
This is a demand for accountability. The excitement.
Elect reiterated his commitment to seal the borders and...